everyone, this is Michaela and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we will discuss about the medical legal aspects of physical injuries and wounds. So what is physical injury? Physical injury is an abnormal condition of the body produced by the effects of application of stimuli. So what is stimuli? Stimuli is anything in the environment that if applied in the body, it produces reactions in varying degrees. One of the example of stimuli is that heat, cold, or the physical violence, and it can be man-made or natural. So the example of natural is the heat, cold, and the example of man-made is the physical violence. So what is the aspect of the physical injuries in the medical legal? So it has the vital reaction. So in vital reaction, it has four. Number one is the rubor, which means redness or congestion to the area due to the increase of blood supply as a part of reparative mechanism. So for example, if someone will punch you or hit you at your face or any parts of your body, it will produce redness. As you can see, for example, if someone will hit me over here, and it will cause redness. The redness which prove that the body was being hit, it is being recovered. It is being recovered because of that supply of a path of or reparative mechanism. Second is the calor, the sensation of heat. So if you will be punched or slapped, so that it will be the increase of the temperature. So the number three is the dolor, which means the pain. So from the word pain, if you will be hit or you are the one who's hitting someone, you will feel the pain in your fingers or in your hands, because there are some tissues over there that was being used, and it affects abnormally. Lastly is the loss of function. It is on account of the trauma of the tissue may not be able to function normally. For example, if someone will hit you at the back and it will cause a lot of damage in your spinal cord, then the tissue will not be able to function normally. That will cause loss of function. So we are done with the physical injury, and the second one is the wound. And what are the medical legal aspects of wound? So there are classification of wounds as severity. It has two. First is the mortal wound, and second is the non-mortal. In the mortal wound that can cause death immediately. For example, if someone will shoot you and you will be hit fatally, especially that you will be shoot in your heart or in your lungs, then it will cause a very broad damage in your body. The second one is the non-mortal, which is that the wound that cannot cause death immediately. For example, that you will be stabbed at the muscular part, and we all know that in the muscular part of our body, it has a very short tendency that you will be dead if someone will gonna hit you or will gonna stab you in the muscular part of your body. So special type of wounds. First is the defense wound. It is an instinctive reaction of protection. For example, you are just protecting yourself if someone will stab you, and it called as a defense wound. Second is the pattern wound in the nature and shape of an instrument. Third is the self-inflicted wound produced on self. For example, you are the one who wounded yourself, and it is called a self-inflicted wound. So I think we are done now with our topic. So I hope that you gained something from what I've discussed earlier, and that is the medical legal aspect of physical injuries and wounds. And also it has a very big impact in investigation, since if you will examine the wound, you will know what is the object that was being used in killing someone, or you will identify what kind of object, or what is the cause of that person, what is the cause of the death of that person. So I hope that you gain something, and thank you for watching.